Hello, welcome to my introverted life. I'm Wendy, and it has definitely been a while since I've been on here. I did say in my last video that I was going to be moving, so I was expecting at least a month before another video came out, and it has been over a month, and I am just now starting vlogging again. So, yeah, gonna be longer than that. Move was just crazy. Took me a little bit longer than expected, though I knew I was gonna be kind of lazy about putting stuff up, because I'm just like that. I want to slowly but surely figure out where I want things to go and stuff. And then in addition to that, I've been to the doctor. I was having some stomach problems. Turns out this girl here got a hernia, so that's always fun. Doctor also put me on, before I started moving, doctor put me on new anxiety meds. Right before I started moving, not a good idea. I was dealing with dizziness and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, like, I'm moving and my sister, she's like a year younger than me. We're both in our 40s, but I would, get a load of stuff packed up and stuff like that and come and unload it, and I would just be exhausted and I'd be feeling dizzy, and I was kind of getting a little white and stuff like that. So my sister's like, sit down, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. And I'm just like, what on earth is going on? After I finished moving, I was sitting around and I was like, new meds. So I looked it up. Yeah, dizziness, one of the possible, brain. One of the possible things you could get from new meds. Been on them for a while now. Dizziness eventually went away. I said it'd take a few weeks. It took a couple weeks. All good though. Anything else going on? I've been massively focusing on eBay right now. Etsy's just like totally dead in the water. It's so been focusing on eBay. That's been just like, I've got hundreds of new sewing patterns up. So yeah, I've been having that going through. eBay's like where my money's coming in right now, so that's just what I'm focusing on. Other than that, I haven't gotten any cross-stitching done. I did just pull out a bit of cross-stitching, and that is what I'm here for right now. So I'm going to show you what I'm getting ready to work on. I got to turn the camera around, so be back in a sec. And here she is. This is Dark Queen of the Sea Sal. It ended quite a while ago. I got started on it about 3 months in and got absolutely nowhere. Yes, I did the explicit version. Speaking of explicit versions, any BTS fans out there? JK! Solo 7. Oh, explicit version? Yeah. Not gonna lie. I like it. The clean version is nice too, but I'm a little bit of an inappropriate gal, so, what else you gonna do? As you can see, that the face had been a mix of the two faces, and I changed the hair to kind of this white gray color. This is where I'm at the moment. This is also a mixture of the two. There was the skull in the center, and then there was the like magic one. As you can see, there's a little bit of the magic poking through, and this is going to be kind of swirly, and it'll go up. The crown will be above her head, same as the actual thing, but I will be changing the design of the crown up. And she will have the horns, because I just thought those were awesome. I haven't decided yet what I'm doing with this part up here, color-wise, just because I'm not sure. I like the colors that it is at the moment. Yeah, I'll just have to wait and see. But this is where I'm starting at, and I will be back probably to show you where I got to on this, but this is me, you never know, so I'll see you in a sec. Okay, and this is how far I've gotten today. It is just one day's worth of work. Just few hours. But I had a little bit done here, so I went up this way, and I came down here, and I filled in this, and then I'll fill in this, and then we'll go across the top with the ink, and then there's some ink that goes down this way too. But yeah, I got a little bit accomplished today. Been sitting and watching random stuff on YouTube. Been watching a couple Adam McIntyre. If you don't know who he is, then you don't watch much YouTube. Yeah, I honestly had no clue about him or Colleen Ballinger. I'm not quite sure of her last name. Until recently, she does a character called Miranda Sings. I've seen bits and pieces of it. Not my thing. So I have to say that, yeah, wouldn't have been something I would have watched anyways. But I found her because I watched a couple of, like, behavior specialists, you know, like body language, that sort of stuff. Yeah, one of them did a thing on her apology video, which we've all come to the conclusion that it's not an apology video. It's her ukulele video. In fact, she even states while singing in the apology video that she knows that we want her to say that, you know, she's sorry for everything, and she's like, but I'm not going to take that route. So pretty good indication that she didn't even think it was an apology video. But I mean, it's one of those things that just kind of blew up on YouTube. And now she's even more common of a name than she used to be, and not for good reasons. Yeah. So, just kind of became a little bit obsessed with that storyline, just because it was crazy, and the main kid involved, Adam McIntyre, has his YouTube channel, and, you know, he's done some stuff on it, and then he does some stuff on, he's like a drama commentary channel, not the type of channel I would normally watch, not really my thing, but I've just watched a couple of his and stuff like that, and then kind of done his, as he keeps us updated on what's going on with the situation. So I've been watching that, and that's interesting, of course. Most people on his side, few people on Colleen's side, of course. I mean, that's just always the way it goes. Most of the people I've seen on her side, or neutral, tend to be a little fast and loose with the evidence that's actually out there, the receipts, you know. So it's just this way or that way. Don't know. I find it just interesting what people do to kind of, you know, push their side, their narrative. And it's always good to listen to all sides. Yeah. Crazy. It's, I don't know. She just seems like, you know, she's just kind of a manipulative person and wants to get as much as she can out of people, kind of thinking she deserves the help of as many people as, you know, she can. And I think she very much knows that it's easy to get that help from people who are younger, so not cool in my opinion. But as always, just my opinion. What else have I been watching on YouTube? Just random stuff. Random stuff. I've been watching Swoop, some of her crime stuff, and then some of her just stuff on, well, like she did do one on the Colleen Ballinger case. She's done some others on YouTube's, especially the, like, family channels and kind of how toxic they're becoming for the kids. I mean, some of these family channels make millions of dollars, and they spend it all, and literally they're making money off of showing their kids on TV. and there's no protection in place for them that requires that they, have any sort of trust fund or anything like that. And that's something that's very concerning. We've seen this with child actors. We're starting to see it more and more with reality TV. Many states still don't have any sort of requirements for, setting up a trust fund for the kids. And even then, most of the time, like trust funds, it's like 10 or 15%. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, especially when, like, they're the actors. It's like 10 or 15% of their money has to go into a trust. It's like, are you kidding me? That's what you're supposed to pay your manager. That's what the parents are supposed to take home. The rest of it should go into the child's trust fund. But that's just the way I view things. Sorry, my finger's going in the way as usual. Yeah. Anyways, this is random talk. Gonna work on this some more over probably a few more days. Hopefully I'll be back in a sec to show you where I got to. And here we are. Part 6. Yes, part 6 is done. All the ink with the skull with a little bit of magic floating around it. All the way around. Voila, done. Next part 7. I seem to have lost the file for it, and it's not in my email, so I've of course got part 8, and you can see it in part 8, which is the antlers with the crown and the decorative corners. Yeah, not sure. I do know I want to kind of change the look of the crown, and I've got a couple saved ones that other people have done that I'm just going to kind of copy. I do think I'm going to stick with gold. A lot of people have moved to silver. I think I'm going to stick with gold. Yeah. But I think I'm going to put this away for now, because I do need to figure out what I want to do with the crown and stuff. I'm not sure what I'm going to work on next. I did stop working on this for a few days. I had a lot of eBay stuff to do, and I got some Etsy orders in, which is awesome, because I mean, there's been a week or two where I like literally had no orders whatsoever. And I ended up with like 3 orders the other day, which is probably the biggest week I've had in months on Etsy. So, it's just nice to see a little bit of growth in the selling department. A little less savings I'll have to thieve from this month, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I'm not sure what to work on next. I really don't know. I could probably pull out my Whip Go board and maybe consider working on that a little bit. Picking one off of that here in August. I can't remember what the were for. Hold on, I'm trying to get to my goals. Okay, here we are. It looks like Folk 3. And what one is Toy Shop. Maybe I'll pull out one of those. I don't know. Granted, all of these from previously, I can literally pull out and work on. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I think that I'm going to end this this vlog here, this podcast, whatever it's called here. Vlog, it's a vlog. Gonna end it here. Shouldn't be too awful long of one. And yeah, I know mostly what I've worked on is Dark Queen of the Sea. But, I put in a few hours, so I got this part done, so yeah, and it's been almost 2 months since I posted anything, so I really need to get a vlog up and go from there. Hopefully I'll be able to put another vlog up in 2 to 4 weeks this go around. I shouldn't be moving in the middle, of that time frame, so that'll help a lot. Anyways, gonna end that here, and we will see you next time. Bye!